And hello again, folks. It's another episode of the G Fuel Surprise. Thank you again, Mr. King, for providing me all of these. Today, we're going to go with the miso ramen flavor. And I actually tried to think in my brain how best to deal with this. I'm trying to knock that out of that corner. The reason why I'm trying to knock it out of that corner is because I got to get into this bottle because I remember, do not use shaker for joke stuff. Do I? Yes, I do. And so we're gonna, like, snip the tip.
And nip the tip.
There we go. So let's see if I can get this, like, on camera to see if I can screw this up worse than I normally would. Oh my goodness, it actually is working perfectly. Come on. I didn't smell inside of the bag beforehand, but I can smell now. It smells like just, like, bad powdered, you know, sawdust. Like sawdust. Oink. I've actually never had miso soup. I mean, obviously, just like almost everyone else on the planet, I've had ramen. Love ramen. So, we've got... This looks horrible. This looks absolutely horrifying. And, this is like a 36-ounce bottle of water, so I estimated about, like, a third to be, like 12 ounces. But I don't think it's going to dissolve inside of it. Despite all of my, trying. What? I mean, I'm just trying to admire the this. Because that powder, it didn't look like much, but it looks like it was like some kind of super concentrate, like miso powder or something. I have no idea. It's not transparent even in the slightest. I mean, if it was, my green screen would have, like, at least caught up something, but, I mean, as you can see, it hasn't. It's not dissolving. There's some stuff down there that won't dissolve. It was either this one or the chili dog that King said that I probably wouldn't be able to finish. But I'm crazy. I got it nice and chilled. Let's just try it. Smells like cold broth. I mean, I feel like I should be cooking with this at this point. As I actually almost shook it and I forgot to cap this off, but let's go for it. Tastes like cold ramen broth. I mean, that's literally it. It's got a little bit of a, like a salty rocky texture, but not rocks, or salty rocky flavor. Like if I was just to go outside, grab a rock off the ground and go, that's kind of what I'm getting from this. So, miso and rocks. Miso on the rocks. Delicious. Oh, let me just continue. No, I mean, that's literally, like, the extent of what this is. If anyone actually liked this flavor, they have some seriously weird tastes. And I'd hate to see their browser history. I don't know, kind of has like like a meaty kind of. What is miso anyway? As I said, I've never actually had miso soup. Let me look at what miso is. Miso. What is? And not meaty, savory. It's more what I was looking at. Produced by fermenting soybeans with salt and koji. So it's miso soup is essentially soybean soup. I ended up seeing a meme about tofu, and that this lady was ripping someone thanked them for their tofu turkey or whatever, and then they ended up saying like, "Oh, I'm not actually a vegetarian." And they're like, "Well, tofu's only for vegetarians and vegans, and you're appropriating our culture and whatnot." And it's just like, well, one, I don't think that vegetarians and vegans made tofu, but you get the idea. Because isn't tofu made out of soybeans as well? This is pretty bad. I mean, and it's bad, but as dumb as it is, it's drinkable. And I keep shaking it because there's sediment. I think all the sand and rocks are falling to the bottom of this thing. I gotta make sure to get those minerals in my system, right? Mm-mm. Delicious. Seriously, I'm surprised there isn't like a noodle pack that came with this, and then you just like microwave it for 5 minutes. I mean, sure, it is Naruto inspired, but my question is, who in the hell thought this was a good idea? I'm now a little concerned about chili dog. At least chili dog, I believe, is gonna at least taste like something. Where I feel like I could have gotten the same great flavor, less liquidy, by licking the pavement under my car. I might even get some, extra sauce that my car leaves behind, like oil. And I did say I would drink it. But this is definitely, unlike the other flavors, this is not something. If I had a tub of this, it seems never being touched again. Probably use it as a doorstop or, I don't know, cat litter. It would work really well as cat litter. Definitely absorb the smells. Yeah. Delicious. Yeah, that's a miso ramen flavored G Fuel. By far, on the tier of the ones that I've had, which so far I've had the Bahama Mama. I had a cotton candy. I haven't uploaded it at this point in time because I was going to probably combine it with the other ones, possibly. Um, and then I had, what was the other one? Ah, yes, I had the Scorpion Sting, the combination of those. This by far, out of the tier of like, let's say those four flavors, this one's about a -6. Well, that's all for that. If, yeah, you know what? Toodles.